John, obviously unlucky not to get the win at the weekend, but still a positive result, and it's given a bit of a bounce around the training ground.
Yeah, the main thing was not to lose. Obviously, we went there to win. We played well. It's the best we've played since I've been at the club. So we were disappointed that we didn't get the 3 points, but obviously we took a lot from the performance.
Are you learning all the time, every day, about your players and the group of players that you've got?
Yeah. I think and hopefully me and David can help them as well. And no, it's, as I say, when you first go into a club, obviously everything's new. You don't know the players, but I think within the 3 or 4 weeks that I've been in, I've got to know them quite well. So and it does make a difference to the teams that you pick as well.
So having a few days following the game at the weekend, have they set themselves the benchmark now for the rest of the season with that performance?
Yeah, they have, because the figures show that the work rate has continually gone up, and from when I first came in, we can still work harder, but I think it showed against Notts County. I don't think we really give them a minute's peace. We fought for every ball, and that's what we've got to do. If first and foremost in a game of football, you've got to compete, and then hopefully your ability comes through.
And are you seeing a competitive edge in training as well, which is making you think about who you want to pick in your team? There are more people available to you because you're seeing more work going on the training pitch.
Yeah, it's really important that you do it right in training, because then you can take it out onto the football pitch. If you're not doing it right in training, then you're hoping for a little bit of luck when you play. So I think that's if it's at a high tempo, then that's what improves you as a footballer. You can do all the coaching you want, but if it's not at a tempo that you want, then people are not going to improve. So again, we've seen that over the last 2 or 3 weeks, that gradually it's getting better and better.
I was about to ask you, so you've been here several weeks now. If you can remember your first training session to the last one today that you've been with, what has been the noticeable change?
I think from when I came in, the message to get over is that it is about working hard, and being the best you can be as a footballer. Take away the results, as an individual, as a player, you should want to be the best you can be, in the best condition you can be, and that has really been the message from day one. So hopefully, as we've seen over the last 2 or 3 weeks, we've seen an improvement in the training.
And are you finding players are opening up a little bit more to you because a new manager comes in? They're all looking over the shoulder a little bit as to what you're going to be about, and as they get to know you as a manager, they might be able to come and talk to you more about maybe some issues they want to be playing or issues they may have at home. Are you finding that is helping as time goes on?
Yeah, I think it helps all of us. I've become more comfortable in the environment. Players get used to me, but yeah, it's that's the norm in a working environment. So hopefully that'll tell on the pitch, and that's the most important thing.
Mansfield up next then, and obviously the team at the other end, towards the other end of the table, as opposed to Notts County, who are scrapping for the lives. So a different proposition, but still going to be very difficult for you to break down.
Yeah, it's probably our toughest game of the season so far. But every game, I think we've got a chance. I haven't seen anything in the league to be fearful of. I think if we're at our best, there's no reason we can't get a result. So it'll be a good benchmark to see how far we've come in the last couple of weeks. But it will be tough, but one that obviously the players are looking forward to. I think Saturday's given them more confidence, and as I say, hopefully we can put in another good performance.
And your home fixtures are going to be more important than ever now, aren't they, in these last few months of the season?
Yeah, I think it's vital. I think everybody knows that they're vital. And I'm sure that the supporters are going to get behind us, because they realise it's not the time to be moaning and groaning, because so much is at stake. But also, obviously, the players have got to give them something to cheer about. And over the last few games they have, especially on Saturday, the support was unbelievable. From the first minute to the last, the supporters really got behind them, and you could see the players respond to that as well.
You're getting more chances, you're getting more crosses into the box, you're trying to work more in that final third. Is that something that you're really putting an emphasis on in training?
Yeah, I don't think we can do much more as regards creating chances. It's a matter now of taking them, having a little bit of luck. You know, there's one or two on Saturday that on another day they've gone in the back of the net, whether it's good defending or a little bit of luck, I'm not sure, because you know, one or two of the efforts were hitting people on the shoulders, hitting them on the arms. Keeper made a fantastic save off Tom's free kick. But yeah, as regards chances, we've been happy with the amount of chances that we've made. We've just got to convert them now.
Tom Pope's still on 99 career goals at Port Vale. That's not affecting him in any way, is it?
No, I shouldn't think so, because I think for Tom, like all of us, the most important thing is that as we get a win, I think Tom's more focused on us getting a win than thinking about himself.
Starting on that front foot, get right in the faces of Mansfield, that's what you've got to do, haven't you?
We have to get the crowd lifted, and it's important that we do that at home, that we go out there and we put teams under pressure.
Are the players playing in the reserves today that might give you food for thought for Saturday?
Yeah, you know, whenever you play a game of football as a player, you know, you're always looking to show the manager or even people outside the football club what you can do. So no, it's important the players who are playing. The most important thing is to try and get 90 minutes under the belt.
And just finally, there's no injury hangovers from this week, the first day of training, or from the weekend. Any concerns for you?
No, it's just one or two knocks, but nothing I don't think will keep anybody out.